not who you want to leave open.
Here's the general. Morant outside to the left side wing. Now Lawson. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Driving to the basket. Here's Captain Clutch. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And Lawson with the block. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Basket counts.
Jason Tatum.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
To the inside. The Beast. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What an excellent post entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
First team foul. Into the lineup for your home team.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for the home team.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's insanity. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Chamberlain. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Chamberlain got his second bucket of the game to go.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
So it's the Jazz now. Following the miss by John Morant from deep. Here's insanity from outside off the mark. It's blocked. And they get it back. Here's the general. Driving inside. That one drops for him.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's insanity. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Insanity's got his second basket of the night.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Now, here is Chamberlain. .116 left here in the opening quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Utah's shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Jazz with some changes. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Campbell with it. Here's ABC. Here's Dimes. 4 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Ball goes to Utah.
Utah leading by 8. Here's the professor. Here's prime time. From the stripe. Offensive rebound. Here's Olajuwon. Here's the professor. Tries yet again. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Team foul.
You really mean, just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Shorty. Here's the professor. Campbell defending. And here's Hayes. From deep three-point range. And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Coming onto the floor for your
Jazz leading by 8. Here's the professor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the paint. Here's Hayes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The assist.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's the professor. Wide open. That one falls. The professor's got his second bucket of the night.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Pass to Hayes. And it's off the back rim. No good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jazz foul.
And it's Shorty with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Clock at 6. Inside. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Jazz leading by 12. Here's Primetime. Sinks the triple.
Home team.
Primetime's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue. To get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Now So here's Morant. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the general. This one for three. No good on that one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Hayes. Here's primetime. And Utah again with the bucket.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Here's Dimes. And good that time. Dimes got 6 points. Here's Shorty. 13-point lead. Pass to Olajuwon. Shoots. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Going inside. Dimes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Jazz leading by 11. Here's the professor. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And it's Morant missing. And here they come. Here's the professor.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Irving. And he lays it straight in. That's 10 points for Dimes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And there's the drive. Kept alive. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for the Beast.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Lays it up and takes it in. Chamberlain got 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul, third team
And if
foul.
you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks the confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Here's Shorty. Throws it up high. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Pass to Morant. Here's the general. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Personal foul.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The line for one.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get your offense going.
Here's the professor. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And so it's the Utah Jazz riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Off target with his three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
On the wing, Irving. Back to Morant. And he drives in. Misses from close range.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Can't get the tip in. Here's ABC. And he comes it down.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Chamberlain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Chamberlain got 8 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Cool Hands. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Bucket is good.
Assist goes to.
And the Jazz lead by 18.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Down low. Dimes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And 12 points for Dimes.
First personal foul.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Cool Hands. Here's Insanity. Shot clock at 6. On deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 13 points in the game.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Fires the 3. Utah keeping it alive. A new 14. Here's Chamberlain. And at last they get one to fall. Chamberlain got 14 points for the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
There's the drive. And it's sent back by Irving.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And not many guys Irving's size
Home
are
team.
this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Now in the lineup for the Jazz.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Tatum. Here's the general. Here's Lawson. Missed inside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Insanity. No good from outside. Lawson surveying the D. .121 left in the third. Here's Insanity. An absolute bomb from three-point range. The Insanity's got 19 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
It's been all Jazz. Three-pointer. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Olajuwon. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Olajuwon's got his first points of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's the general. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Tatum. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Jazz ball.
Here's Cool Hands. The 3. No good that time. And so it's the Utah Jazz out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Jazz with possession here. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Insanity. Here's the Monster. 6 on the shot clock.
Home team foul.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
Tatum.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Utah has possession. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Lawson. Olajuwon's shot is good. Olajuwon's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Jazz.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Lawson, and it's blocked. It's tipped. And stolen by Lawson. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Olajuwon. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the shot goes down. The Monster's got his first basket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
He gets that one. And it's 6 points for the professor.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Insanity. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
The shot's good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Cool Hands. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Boy, looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Olajuwon grabs the miss. It's been all Jazz. Here's Insanity. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Here's the general. Pass to Campbell. Now Lawson. And the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Primetime. No good on the 3. Inside. Looking to get it going. No good that time. Good D by Olajuwon.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And they pick up 2. 7 points for Cool Hands.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
One of the stories here, Insanity, getting it done today.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Both teams will make substitutions. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. The kick out to Tatum. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Pass to Hayes. Puts up a 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's Phillips. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The first free throw is good.
The line for your home team. Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Over to the wing. Here's the professor. There's the triple. Here's Hayes. And the rejection by Tatum. Out to the wing. To the inside. Here's the professor. .121 left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Dimes. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Insanity.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And he nails the 3rd. And so it's Utah here with the ball. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. He takes it in.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
The kick out to Tatum. No good on the triple. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
Assisted.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Shorty. From beyond the arc and then some.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. That was sweet.
And so it's Utah.